I'm watching a lot of people play matches today, okay? I need more discipline. I need people to understand. How many of you guys want to get mentally stronger? How many of you want to get mentally tougher? All right, you gotta listen to me, okay? If I go way back, before you guys were on Earth, okay, one of my best friends of all time, and who probably had the most influence on my career, is Dr. James E. Laird, okay? He was the first of the Mohicans, okay? All this sports psychology you see, this guy's the best of the best of all the rest, okay? Everything's been regurgitated, reframed, whatever. Worked for many years in the early 80s with him, more with the corporate structure, but more about mental toughness, okay? So I can help you guys, probably better than any sports psychologist on the planet, but you gotta listen, okay? And it's not one size fits all. I know everybody's a little different, but number one, you gotta remember, in this sport, you gotta remember to forget. That's the leader in the clubhouse. If you have to remember to forget, you got 20 seconds in this sport to flip it in your mind, however you're feeling, to go back to that fence and visit your towel, which none of you are doing. I'm just a messenger, okay? You go back to that fence, visit the towel. You don't come back to that line, whether you're serving or receiving, until you feel amazing about yourself. I'm watching wounded little puppy dogs, like the world's against me. What is this crap I'm seeing out here? Not good. Forget what it does to you. When your opponent sees that, they smell blood. Your history. You look at Nadal, Djokovic, Federer, you don't know if they're winning or losing. You go around to a junior tournament, they're winning, they're losing. Your parents can almost predict when you're gonna double fault. You gotta listen to me. Every point. I know it's an old cliche, okay? One point at a time. You go back to that fence. You don't come out till you feel amazing about yourself. You got 20 seconds. Don't worry about what's going down there. You worry right here, what I'm saying. And you come back to that line. I don't care if you won the point, you lost a 20-ball rally. Okay, you see Alcaraz, he'll use a 20-ball rally. He'll clap for the guy and smile. Some of you guys, oh, no, it starts now. Discipline, discipline. No one here has any discipline. None. Nobody. Not one person. I don't see what I'm talking about. You don't come back here to play until you feel great about yourself. If you're down 6-0, 3-0, can you be having the best day of your life? Absolutely. Absolutely. You're about the competition. I love the competition. I love to compete. That's why some of you guys do better, you've heard me say this, in doubles. Why? Look at you guys. When you play doubles, you lose a point. It's like you go up to the person, you hug them, you kiss them, you give high five, you give chest pumps, whatever you're doing. You lose a point in singles. You don't act like that. It's like you got a therapist on the court with you. It doesn't matter, because you can blame them or you forget about it right away. No. If you want to be a double specialist, tell the coach, we'll work more on volleys, return, and cover half the court. Singles, it's rough sledding. Rough sledding, the mental part. You got to remember to, what's that mean?
You need to remember, you can forget the point. I don't know if I won or lost, the last point.
Next point. It doesn't matter. It's the hardest thing to do. It's the hardest thing to do. Easier in basketball, you got 4 people. Easier in football, you got 10 other people. It's easier in a team sport. Okay, the blame goes around. You got to be so mentally strong. And it starts now. If you can work on this. But some of you guys don't even bring a towel. Some of you guys don't even go back there. Oh, I'm just a messenger. Richard Williams, he said, you don't go back there, you go home. That's simple. Believe me, they went back there. This every point. I don't care if you're playing a coach, a cat, a dog, big kid, little kid. Doesn't matter. Routine, discipline, discipline. One final note. Canadian Open, long ago, Nadal lost the first set to some guy 6-0. You know what that is, right? Donut. Like extra sprinkles. He lost the guy's first set 6-0. He beat him the time before 6-0. And the announcers at the same time said, who do you think's going to win the match? And at the same time, all three of them said who? You guys think that when you lose 6-0? You don't think that. But you know why they said that? Because he's shown over a period of time the mental strength, okay? That's over. That's history. What happens next is a mystery. It's mental training, okay? Whether you play high school tennis, you get a good college scholarship, or a handful of people here are going to play pro tennis. How far you go will be determined by this. You want to be the best you can be, tennis, school, business, it's this, okay? You got to be so strong mentally, okay? Forget what your opponent's looking at. You're walking around, forget all that. When you're right there every time and feel great about yourself, you're more relaxed, you're going to be free, so on and so forth. Final thing, how many of you guys play better when you play better people? Raise your hand. How many of you play worse when you play worse people? Raise your hand. I never could figure that one out. You should play better when you play worse people because you're better and they're worse. You should play worse when you play better people because you're better. You guys got to understand this. If you hit the ball in the net, Tinsy, if you hit the ball in the net and you're playing Alcaraz, got it? You hit it in the net. Would you feel the same way if you hit it in the net if you're playing that little girl? No. Well, I don't get that. Where'd the ball go? It's a mistake. Why does it matter if you hit it in the net against Alcaraz or against Mason? Nothing. What's up? You guys hit it on your frame. You look at the racket. It's not the racket's fault. Blame your feet. Blame your brain. Don't look at that stupid racket.